Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. I am bringing you an e.l.f. haul. There are so many new e.l.f. products I saw at Target, so also on their website, but there's some that are online only exclusives that I need to get my hands on, which I haven't yet, but I will. If you caught my bargain of the week, you saw I featured the Glowing Natural Glow Face Palette. This guy right here, it is so pretty. I am wearing it. I have this glow all over my cheeks and this all over my face, and yeah, it's so pretty. So I really love this. This is definitely, I think, one of the highlights of the collection is this face palette. It's 4 shades. It's soft, it's pretty, it's very subtle and blendable and cheap as heck. So the next product that I am just gonna say kind of blew me away. Where are you? Everything just fell on the floor, so I'm kind of swimming around for it. Okay, you've probably seen this Aqua Beauty. That's kind of the new line that is, there's the Beautifully Bare and Aqua Beauty are the 2 main focuses of the new e.l.f. products. And this is the Molten Eyeshadow, and there is, I think liquid gold, there's a copper, and there's a rose gold. And I got the liquid gold just to try it and see. And I have to say, you guys, I was really impressed. I had just swatched the Estee Edit Liquid Molten Shadows at Sephora, and then I went over to Target and I saw this, and when I swatched it at home, I'm like, you're kidding me, for $4? This is crazy. Because the Estee Edit ones were really pretty, and they're 20, maybe they're 18. But oh my goodness. So here is this one, if you can see. I think that this would be so pretty just when you complete an eyeshadow look and to just kind of layer it over the top. It sets so you can do eyeshadow over it if you want, but why cover this up? You know, you want to have that full effect, and it dries nicely and it stays on, and it's just this kind of metallic. But sometimes you get these liquid eyeshadows and you get really excited and you put them on and they're pretty sheer and they don't really have a whole lot of impact. And I like stuff that is like, bam, you can see that. So I am pleased with these. Okay, so also on my lips, I am wearing the Day to Night Lipstick Duo. Today I am wearing the Day to Night Nude lip shade. I don't know why I'm calling it a lip shade. Lipstick Duo. It's called Need It Nudes, and it comes like this. And it is such a nice, soft formula. This is the day version. I'll swatch it for you. So there's like a light shade and a dark shade. So this is daytime. This is nighttime. Okay, here's the berry one. Okay, so this is the day version. There's the day. I feel like this berry one, the darker shades are a little bit more matte, and then this is the night one. And I believe there's a red and I believe there's a pink. I think there's 4 choices of this. And they feel so good. The formula feels so nice and it wears really well. Yesterday's video, I was wearing this new matte shade in Blushing Brown. I kept calling it nude. I'm sorry, it's Blushing Brown. And that is nude. That is brown. Bobbi Brown, but it's not Bobbi Brown. But I bet it's a dupe for one of her lipsticks. If you're new here, I always say Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown. It's an SNL thing. Okay. So this formula is awesome too. I mean, $3 or $4, people. It's insane. It's nuts. Now, here is where I go into some kind of iffy area. Let's just be real for a minute. So they have a new foundation, the Beautifully Bare Serum Foundation. Foundation serum. So it has SPF 25. This one is the Fair Light, and then there is Light Medium. Again, not a great color selection. And then this is their new powder, finishing powder. This is Fair Light, and there's 2 shades in this. And this is like a setting powder, but I think you can use it, you can just use it for whatever you want, maybe as a touch-up powder or a setting powder. So I'm wearing both of these today, and I am surprisingly enjoying this. Here's why I say surprisingly. It is so thin and runny, and it has almost no coverage. It's bizarre. But I put it on over my Physicians Formula primer and then the Mineral Cushion Corrector. And I feel like that does such a good job of giving foundation a lot more power, a lot more coverage. It just lets the foundation sit on top of the skin. I put it on with a beauty blender. I'll show you how thin it is. And I've shaken it like just, I thought maybe it's separated. No, it's thin. So it comes out, it's kind of drippy. Look. See? It's gonna drip. Is it gonna drip? I don't know. All right, fine, whatever. Don't drip. Prove me wrong. Okay, and then it goes on super luminous, super shiny, sheer. I mean, it is a serum after all. And I'm thinking, okay. But you know what? If you have dry skin, if you don't want a lot of makeup on, actually that is pretty well blended in, and yet it still has quite the sheen to it. It just sort of sits on top, and it has like that slip to it, like when you put sunscreen on and you kind of can feel a little bit of a powdery, like dimethicone slip. Anyway, it's nice, but it's not for everybody, trust me. One, they've only got 2 shades, but it's kind of one of those, you can kind of work with the shade. If you are looking for coverage, if you are looking for matte or anything like that, I mean, I still totally, it does not hold a candle to the Flawless foundation that I love from e.l.f. But if you are looking for something so sheer and so just thin and goes on so smooth, give it a try. You might be surprised. But it is it's a product that for me, it takes work because I needed to put primer on and then powder. Yeah, and I'm only wearing this powder. So what I did is I just put my brush in it, and I just sort of pressed it over the foundation because I didn't want to disrupt it too much. But the powder it's a very nice setting powder. It has a lot of just, here, let's put it over the foundation. It feels really soft when you swatch it, when you touch it. It feels really milled, when you can just run over a powder and you go, that's kind of buttery. So I'm digging this. Okay, so that's that. Okay, next are these new Aqua blush duos. I've had duo blushes from e.l.f. before, and I love them. They had a bronzer duo and a blush duo, and I've definitely featured them before. The cool thing about these is with them aqua infused is they have like that color pop kind of spongy texture. So I got 2 of the shades. Help me out, guys. Does anybody know? I think this is the newer packaging and this is the old packaging, but it's kind of weird that they're both new products. Like they both have the new printed on them, but this one seems more of the aqua line, but this one says aqua. And check this out. So this bronze pink beige, which is here, looks like this, which I feel like this is a little bit, that blush shade is a little bit off. I thought it would be more peachy. And then this one, this compact is really cool actually. It has that like aqua. Look at that. That's for this one. Like that looks right, but it also looks kind of like this. Okay, see how similar they are? I don't know. Maybe they're the same, but this is just supposed to be darker. This is really dark. Finally, yay, something for really dark. Okay, this is so pretty, and it really is a lot more subtle than it looks. I think Kathleen Lights was talking about this. She said it was one of the underrated products. It just doesn't get the attention, and I have to agree. This bronzer is so cool. You can even see it when you put your finger in there. It's not creamy, but do you see that pigment? You can really, really go to town with this pigment, or you can just brush it. It's not a cream, but it feels kind of creamy. And then this blush see how raspberry that is? Like for me, I go really lightly, because, yeah, but it's so pretty and it's so much fun. Now this, finally, we got some good shades here. Check this out. Let's see how dark this bronzer is. Oh yeah, somebody want a dark bronze? That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. And then this raspberry blush, that's pretty for a darker complexion. Or even like, oh my God, that is so pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it has like a glisten to it. It really is so pretty. And oh yeah, when I wipe it away, can you see how it glistens? But I'm telling you, it is not a cream product. It is powder. You can apply it like a powder blush, and I love it. So that's really cool. Blush and bronzer, e.l.f., you know what you're doing. Like, look at that. I guess you could use it for contour too. Like that has some staying power. Now, these, I have not made up my mind if I like them. You guys saw me in my hit or miss e.l.f. Well, you might have seen me. My hit or miss e.l.f. Video. These are those e.l.f. These are like those e.l.f. highlighter and blushes that Pinterest goes crazy for. It's all over. This is a dupe to the mineralized skin finish, and this is blah, blah, blah. And you're like, no, it's not. And then somebody's like, no, give it a try. It's just got, kind of like a spray over that makes it hard. And then when you wear that away, it does work better. And I have to say, I agree. Once you rub off the spray over, it works so much better. So I feel like this is a little bit of a repeat of those products, but maybe they're better than the past. So this is baked highlighter and blush in rose gold. And I have to say, like, these are the fantasies we all have of highlighter and blush. I mean, we just love this stuff, right? So how pretty is that? You can just swirl it around. You can get yourself all highlighted and blush. Super pretty. Look at that. Let's do that some more. Okay, so I think that's a good possibility. Let's check this one out. This is a new baked blush. And this is Pink Diamonds. Now it says new, and I swear to gobs, this is not new. Okay, I have not felt this one yet, you guys. It's hard. It's hard. Solid as a rock. Okay. It's kind of a chalky mess. Well, you know what, guys? I say pass. I say pass on this one. Why bother? This one, yay! And the aqua one's pretty good. Okay, now, cream contour palette. I think this is my last product. I think this is my last one to show you. Cream contour palettes. I am not a fan. Not a fan. I know there's a new Lorac one. I know there's an Anastasia one. I know there's lots. I never use them. I'm just like, every time I put cream products on top of cream products or cream products on top of foundation, I'm like, I don't like this. I feel like everything is moving around. Today I tried this, and at first I didn't know if this was going to work for me because it looks really dark. What do you know? Things look too dark. How does that feel? And I was like, are there two and this is the dark one and I'm missing out on the light one, or is this it? And you know what? This was the only one on my shelf. So I think this is it. Now these two shades worked superbly for me. Could you tell I didn't know what word I was gonna say? Superbly. And then of course these two look kind of dark for me, so I skipped them. You probably can't tell anymore, but I totally put this on over the foundation. Actually, I put it on, I got excited, I powdered over the foundation, forgot about the cream contour, then went back, put the cream contour on, and I was like, you know what? Not bad for putting cream contour over powder, which is kind of a no. And then I was like, I don't like this. So then I just kind of like Fix Plused my face, and then I kind of beauty blendered more cream contour and foundation and then powdered. So anyway, but I think this was down my nose, this was down my cheekbones, this was just like a little bit on top of it. I'll swatch it for you. Here is the yellow. Here is the brown. See that? It's got a little bit of, it's not too orange, you guys. It's not. Okay, so here's like the darkest shade, and here is the second darkest shade, which maybe those are too orange. I don't know, but maybe darker complexions don't want to look too ashy, so you probably want them to have a little more red in them. Yeah, so I'm impressed. I mean, they blend well and they don't blend away. Like, you know, you blend, and then you're like, it's gone. Where'd it go? So not bad, not bad. And all of these little quads, watch me throw this across the room. You can pop these squares out. You guys, you know how mechanically challenged I am. You can pop these squares out and you can make your own palettes. So if you have like the illuminating palette and the contour palette, and then you've got the cream and the blush, and then you know, you can make your own little quads if you want to mix them up. So I think that's great that e.l.f. does that. So there you go. There is my e.l.f. haul for what's new. I am so excited about these products. Way to go, e.l.f. I think overall it is a fantastic collection. And let me know if you have tried or found any of these and anything else you'd like me to show you. Please leave that in the comments and give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.